is April. So everything's canceled. So basically everything that I talked about in my last vlog is now no longer relevant. I'm still gonna keep working on my costumes, but it's just now not like an urgent thing because Emerald City is rescheduled for late August, I think, so it's like don't have to worry about it as much anymore. And Emerald City, I'm only going for one day, and my plan was just to wear one of my old costumes, so unless I go to Portland, it's not really important that I get anything done at this point, so but yes, last month was a shit show. I'm hoping that this month will be a lot better, but I have so much more stuff that I'm trying to get done this month. So first of all, I am participating in Camp Nano, which is today. I haven't started writing. I was originally going to do specific videos that were just Camp Nano related, but I just don't think I have anything interesting to say for each week, and I'm also not taking Camp Nano quite as seriously. I set my goal for 50,000 words. I may or may not meet that 50,000 words goal. We'll see. But yes, I am going to be doing that, and I need to actually get started because, again, I haven't written anything for today, so I need to get going. But I am also working on several commissions, which, by the way, if you want to commission me, my commissions are open. I am doing a sale on commissions right now. I'll put a link somewhere. But so I'm working on that. I have a ton of stuff there that I need to get done. I'm also trying to get ahead on a bunch of other projects, and also I might be DMing for a Dungeons and Dragons game with a couple of friends, which is a lot of work, and I've never done that before, so I'm a little bit like but yeah, and I'm also going to be just in another D&D game with a friend of mine, so I've got a lot that I'm doing and trying to get done this month, so we'll see how it goes. Today's the 1st, so yeah, we'll see. Fun. So it is April 4th, and I'm watching the Bards for Bards live stream that Whistle While You Work and Joe Cat are putting on. It's a charity live stream to raise money for artists that have been affected by COVID-19. I'm up super early. I only got a couple hours of sleep, but I wanted to participate. I'm about to finish this bard drawing. Hopefully I can get it done before the stream ends. Because I cut my hair today. I'm going to brush it out really quick, and then I will resume this portion of this vlog, which has absolutely nothing in it. Okay, so that's it down. Definitely my friend did a much better job on my bangs, but considering I spent like half the time on them as she did, I think it's fine. And I also trimmed the ends of my hair, which still look like crap because I bleached them, but at least now they're not straight cut. But yeah, so I don't know what day it is today. I was horrible about doing vlog updates this month. I basically did none of them. But yeah, a couple of things did happen this month. It wasn't really very interesting because obviously everybody's in quarantine, so my Nano updates were not very interesting either, because for Camp Nano, I decided like about a week and a half in, somewhere around there, that I was like, I don't actually know when the next Camp Nano is starting, because this is my first year actually trying to do Camp Nano, because, well, in another video I talked about it, but originally I actually thought that Camp Nano was like an actual camp that you went to, so I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen. Like I would probably go to it if it was closer, but I was like, there's no way, so I just never bothered looking into it, and then I found out that it was just another writing challenge, and I was like, all these years I could have been doing that. But yeah, and I only found out last year, and it was the last Camp Nano for that year, so I just didn't end up having enough time to actually do it, so it's like, yeah, trying to make it up this year. But yeah, but so basically that was pretty one and done. There wasn't really anything eventful that happened. I didn't have any major slumps or anything with it. Essentially, I just felt about the same through the whole thing. I still haven't decided if this is going to be more like a script for a game or a comic. I know it's going to be more visual, but it's fine. The way I have written it now, I can easily, I think, convert it to whatever I need it to be for my own purposes, because if it's a game or if it's a comic, I just need to be able to understand it, and we're good on that front. So that was good. I liked the project. There are some things that I can change, but I feel like I did a good job. I'm actually really excited for next month's Camp Nano, because that's actually a project I have been really looking forward to. So I'm hoping that will go a little bit smoother than than like some of my other projects have gone, because sometimes when I'm very excited for a project, then I care about it a lot, and I think that gives me a certain amount of stress. Sometimes when I just like spur of the moment go, this is a story that I want to write, and I haven't thought about it at all, sometimes those tend to be the ones I do better at, because there's just less of a emotional connection or like opinion that I have made of it in my own head, however that may be. But yes, so and in summation, that's essentially everything that happened with Nano this year. It really wasn't very interesting. Again, I've just been trapped inside. I've not had to make really very many excursions out into the world. I did have to make one excursion though, because I did actually have to go to the doctor's a couple of weeks ago, which was not fun. But the cool thing about it is they were giving these out. And yeah, so the great thing about this is they're super cute. It's a cloth mask, and it was really nice that they were just giving them out to everybody that came in. That was pretty cool. But it's a black mask with a floral print. So basically this is just like everything that I love in a fabric. And the cool thing is so pandemic aside, I actually need these because I have been having difficulty dealing with fumes for my art supplies. They are starting to give me a lot of problems. My lungs in general have just been kind of sensitive the last couple of months since I got the flu really bad. It's really not been good, but I sometimes ink with Sharpie. I sometimes ink with certain paints and other things, and they can be heavy. I mean, Sharpies are very strong, and so they do the job, and they're more steady because my hands have also been having some shakiness, so I've been needing to compensate with something that's a little bit more stable than a dip pen. But that means that then I have to deal with fumes, so I need a cloth mask to deal with the fumes, and so that's actually something that's like fabulous, because that means that now I could use it afterwards and during the whole pandemic, so that's good, obviously. But as far as like long-term use, it's actually something that I will probably use for the next several years. Oh, and I finally killed my houseplant. Well, technically my cat killed it. Sweet Bajil is dead. She has been sat on by the cat, and that was apparently the final thing. This plant lived far longer than it should have. I should have killed it like a year ago. But it lived, and did not okay. It lived is really the only thing that I can say, but it's finally dead. Longest plant that I've ever been able to keep alive, so that is kind of sad, but I was feeling sad about it, and I was like wanting to have another garden. So I am planning on making another couple of tiny indoor houseplants, and I have kind of a interesting idea for it. I'm gonna make a separate video about that specifically though, because I also have another thing that I'm trying to grow at the moment, so I'm just gonna do a plant video. Yeah, maybe I'll even talk about my plastic plants in it, I don't know. But yes, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I mean, essentially I'm just trying to get some stuff done. Let's see. Oh, and I also updated my NaNoWriMo, because I was like, this is a really good way to keep track of my books and the progress that I'm actually doing. So I've decided I'm just gonna like slowly start adding my projects that I am trying to work on there to keep track of it. Not the ones that I finished, because that's a whole mess of stuff that like it would take me a very long time, but I'm trying to at least get them on there and set a timeline on myself. So like in a couple of years, my goal is to like finish this project. I'm hoping it will help me actually finish it. So yes, that's another thing that I've been doing. Sorry about not posting other normal videos. All I do are the vlogs because I am like, I have enough footage now that I can start uploading more regularly if I wanted to, but it just means that I actually have to like talk on camera, and that makes me nervous, and also too sometimes I just don't know what to talk about, so I need to get a little bit caught up on some of that. Like I have things that are like ready to go, but for some reason I just can't get myself to get started on them, even though like 2 seconds ago I'm saying I'm like manic and I want to do all these like things, but you know, creativity, right? It's hard to see. But yeah, so I guess that's it. So I will say farewell to you all. Stay safe. Have another good month. Have a productive month. Have a whatever kind of month you're doing. Bye.